Yes, oh yes, baby. You know what time it is. From the Rocky Mountains of Utah down to the panhandle of Florida. This is 100 Proof Football. My name is Paul Kleckler, joined as always by my co-host Adam Pope. Man, how is it down there in the panhandle of Florida, by the way, man? Talk to me.
It's very swamp-assy.
You got that swamp ass. Yes, sir. I know all about that. It's what we call cornstarch season up in Georgia, baby. Yeah. What you drinking on, man? I see you popping one over there.
It's still beach body season, so I'm still got this Modelo Aura. So,
okay.
Lightweight.
All right, that's all right.
Hydrate.
We'll get it going, man. I'll drink to that. Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
All right.
Woo!
It is fantasy season, sir. We're in the midst of it. The OGs are having their drafts about now. There's been one preseason game this weekend, next weekend. Those are kind of the times where you really want to see your drafts happen so you can get the most intel about these rookies and make sure all the people that you have targeted on your draft list stay healthy. And so far, no huge news. I did hear a little something about Treylon Burks. Was that today? Maybe it was carted off. So a little bit of news. But we already did our wide receiver ranking, so that's not going to affect anything we're doing today, sir. It's quarterbacks, running backs. It's the big boys, man. Your bread and butter. Today on the show, I'm pumped. I'm excited, man.
This is the episode where you'll win or lose your season.
Ooh. Donut Shalasky, cheers to you too, sir. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yes, this is where you tune in. I mean, hey, that's why we always win in our league. So we're just trying to help everybody else out that, you know, that can't quite get on the come up like we are. You know what I mean? So that's why we're here. That's why we're here.
Yeah, and like on our Instagram post today, we were the only team or the only podcast that put Jalen Hurts in the top 5 last season. Going into the season, and I think you were kind of iffy on Jalen, if I remember correctly. But
the jury was out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my type, man, though.
But yeah, we had him up high. Other people that are like outside the top 10, we saw his potential, and there he is.
There you go. There. What's that behind you? What, you got some fancy chair today, sir? Are you joining the ranks of civilized society?
This chair?
That's a fancy headrest right there. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's my lumbar support.
Hey, it happens when you get our age, man. You got to do that sometimes. You know what I mean? Traylon Burks only out a few weeks from initial reports. So that's good. That's good. Like to hear that. We don't want to have anybody's season ending. Some big players, some big keepers before the season even starts, man. Any news you want to address, or you want to jump right in it, sir?
What news is there?
Besides Traylon Burks? Well, 2 things happened since we were here last. Dalvin Cook, Ezekiel Elliott. But I guess we won't touch too much on those until we get into the rankings. And then we can talk about it as much as we want, right? It makes more sense, I suppose.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. So we'll do that. Coming right up, man. The chat. I see the chat in the stream, but it's not popping up on the screen, baby. I don't know what's going on with the chat box today. That'll be that'll irritate you, boy, if that's the case, man. But we'll work on.
Gotta fire this IT guy.
I'm telling. We're in there. Yes, my text did show up, and I was doing it live on screen. That's why it doesn't even amount to an actual word in the English language. All right, don't matter, man. Hey, strap up, get ready. We're here to help you do what? Cuck the competition, baby. Cuck the comp, dominate your league from the expertise of one Paul Klecker, Adam Proof, 100 Proof Football. Don't forget, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 100 Proof FB. Hit the like, hit the bell so you're notified anytime we go live on YouTube. We go live to talk about any news, any big news. We'll just go live in the middle of the day while you're at lunch sitting there. You can watch us. We be hanging out at Hooters last time, so, you know, we'll go live and talk about it if it's newsworthy. Before we do that, we're going to touch one more time. Don't forget, it's right around the corner. Right around the corner, sir. Next week, 1 week away, the first ever and first annual 100 Proof Football Fantasy League will be hosting their first draft, y'all. It's a league with your co-host and you. It's totally free to enter, y'all. Your roster's got a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, flex, super flex, and 4 bench spots. Half point PPR, no trades allowed, because we know y'all gonna try to collude to try to beat both of these guys, and it ain't gonna happen. You're gonna, you know, if you're gonna earn up and man up and win this $250 cash prize with at no entry fee, it's free to enter. What? It's free to enter. All you gotta do is win the league. It ain't gonna be but 8 teams. I think we've got 6 spots spoken for already. If I have my math right, or if I'm thinking about that correctly. But 2 spots left. If you want to enter, follow us on 100 Proof FB on Twitter and now on Instagram as well. X, whatever you want to call Twitter now. And there will be a post with this logo on it right here. You'll see this picture advertising the league. Comment on that post, hashtag 100 Proof Fantasy, and you are entered to join the league. I can't wait. I can't wait to see. And see, I'll be watching y'all. We on here telling you who you should draft, right? We're on here telling you.
We'll give you the trade secret.
Come on. All right. I don't know what else to do. I can lead a horse to water. Let's see if you know how to drink. What's up, Jay Mills? Shout out to the chat, baby.
Yeah, I think basically, I think we intimidate these guys.
Ooh.
Like, I think they're very afraid because it's a free 250 if you could take it. I don't think they could take it. Yeah.
Oh, you almost had it.
But the smart people, they're like, oh, I don't know about this. I don't want to put my name out there and get my ass beat by these two geniuses of a guys.
Hey, crazy things happen. Everybody gets lucky every once in a while. Why not roll the dice? You mathematically have a 1 out of 8 chance to win. So what's going on with that? Seems like that's something we could, you might have a chance at, right? So come on.
Like 12.5%.
Yeah, there you go. There's some math right there for you. So, all right. Now we've self-promoted. We've tried to get you guys into the first ever and first annual 100 Proof Fantasy League. But now it's time to reveal our 2023 running back rankings, baby. Starting with you, Adam. No surprise, probably the most. Christian McCaffrey leading the pack for you, sir.
Oh, yeah. It's California loving. Like Dr. Dre said, man, starts with CMC. Baby, this guy is nothing but juice. A whole season in Shanahan's offense, dude, it give me more.
I like it.
I mean, I can't help it, man. That guy's juicy.
Sounds like you're a little juicy.
Oh, I'm very aroused. If I could get my hands on Christian McCaffrey, I would be very happy. Number 2 coming in at type 2, Austin Eckler. I mean, you saw what he did last year with no defensive or no receiver help, very beat up offensive line, and now you're gonna have to play him more man on instead of just kind of loading up a box that they could have gotten away with last year. Yeah. So give me some Austin Eckler. And then you got what? Nick Chubb. Derrick Henry is like 3A, 3B kind of thing. I actually had Henry before when I was starting to write this down, but then I was like, yeah, I like Nick Chubb. Because again, you got Deshaun Watson, you got the receivers to spread them all out. I definitely like the Nick Chubb era in this season. Barkley kind of dropped on my board compared to other people. I think they had him in the top 3. He's number 5 on me. Josh Jacobs probably dropped a little bit, slightly. I just think they've ran him into the ground, so I don't know if he can have another banter year like he did last year. You got the rookie Robinson, so it depends on what Atlanta can do. And then you got Pollard. Taylor dropped because I don't know what's going on with him in Indy. If he plays, he's going to be a top 5, top 3 pick, but I just don't know. And it seems like it's a pissing contest up there. So hopefully he gets traded or things iron out. I know he's going to he's started practicing this week, so we'll see. And then Aaron Jones, give it to the man in Green Bay. I think they're going to use him a lot more in Green Bay this year as a pure runner. And that's all Aaron Jones right there. That's my top 10.
I like that. I like the top 10. I do like the Eckler pick. I'm a Kellen Moore guy. I like Kellen Moore. I think the whole offense will take a step forward, and that includes Austin Eckler. Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry, I like that. Derrick Henry, man, how long can he carry the load like that? I mean, he is the offense, and then every once in a while they'll throw off of faking, a play action, faking it to Derrick Henry. So I don't hate much of your 1 through 10. You want to just go ahead and run through your whole list now? And then go to mine, or you want to do my 1 through 10? Okay, you show me yours, I'll show you mine. That's fair enough. What do you think, Chad? What's going on? Eckler going to drop off this year. Maybe not much, but age will catch up this season, Jay Mills says. And Derrick Henry in the top 5. He thinks Adams had too many marks today. All right, Chad is weighing in. And Big Daddy says Jay Mills is drinking that Bud Light right now. All right. Come on, Jay Mills. It's just us girls here. All right. All right, if you want to go to my 1 through 10, I got a surprise for you. It's not a number 1, but it's at number 2, baby. Give me Tony Pollard.
At number 2?
At number 2. Zach Martin just re-signed, got his money, got paid. That offensive line is badass. I expect them to be a little more run heavy in the McCarthy era. Now that Kellen Moore is gone, there's nobody to share the load with in Dallas. Dude, Zeke was running back 1 before Pollard came on the scene. And then when he split carries, Zeke was top 5, top 8. And then Tony Pollard kept creeping into his production, chipping away at the production. Dude, give me Tony Pollard. You can get him. You don't have to spend the RB2 pick on him to get him, but I like him to finish at RB2. After that, I got Nick Chubb. Deshaun Watson, hey, I expect him to take another step forward this year. He's rusty, I guess. It's either that or he's done. He's either rusty or he's done. So we'll find out this year. But it's still a run-first offense, and he has no competition for touches. So give me Nick Chubb. Bijan Robinson. Come on. Maybe the most running back-friendly offense in the league. Bijan is supposed to be a beast. All of the reports out of training camp back that up. Give me Bijan, the rookie, at 4 overall. Austin Eckler comes in at 5 for me. I don't know if that counts as dropping off like Jay Mills in the chat said, but, you know, I think the whole offense will take a step forward as well, but I also think that it'll be kind of evenly split. So, but I mean, hey, RB5 that's you win your league for you. Derrick Henry, yeah, Derrick Henry, that's your guy. Enough says Saquon. Hey, he came back on the scene last year. I expect him to keep going with the re-signing of Danny Dimes. I expect that offense to take a step forward as well. Najee Harris, was he in your top 10?
Nope. Not at all.
Man, I thought that was an omission that I can't get on board with, baby. I can't get on board with that, man. Najee Harris, dude, hurdling people, throwing them to the ground, WWE style, man. Or can I say WWF? Because I'm old school like that.
Suplex them.
Yeah, come on, man. Choke slamming them. So the offensive line is going to be much improved in Pittsburgh, as is the passing game, as is all the offense in general. I think it runs through Najee Harris, but also Kenny Pickett and the play action will have to keep defenses honest. They won't be able to load the box. I think you're going to take maybe the biggest improvement in the NFL this year offensively will be the Pittsburgh Steelers, I believe. I'm not going to say the biggest, but one of the biggest. One of the top 5 biggest jumps I expect from the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. So tell me about my top 10. Hating
Are
on
you
it.
believing?
And I got Jonathan Taylor in there too because
there's a difference between believing and hoping.
No, I'm believing. I
think you're hoping.
No, that offensive line was cheeks last year. They upgraded it significantly, I hope. I think. I suspect. And watch Najee Harris, man. I mean, was Najee Harris not top 10 fringe already? So if the offense improves, what's going on? What's going on? Marshawn Lynch, welcome to the chat, beast mode. Love Pollard. There you go. Joe Bones is back. Bijan and the Falcons. Fuck the world. FTW. I love it. Don't forget to smash the like. We got 12 viewers concurrently. We're getting more and more every week. Man, we're getting off the ground here, enjoying all the people in the chat. And don't forget to smash a like. 10 likes, we spin in the drink wheel, baby.
I say we got 12. We should at least have 10 by now.
Come on, let's smash the like button and hit the bell and hit the sub if you haven't already. All right. So to your RB 11 through 20. Man, Najee's not even 11. You got Ramondre Stevenson ahead of my boy. Talk to me.
I love Ramondre. This could be a breakout season for Ramondre. But before I get into the 11 through 20, hey, we only got 5 likes. We got 12 people plus listening to us right now. Please like this channel. The algorithms. We're going to go and grow more people, but it all starts with you guys. And we got the chat going, so let's keep it going. But yeah, number 12. You got Najee at 12. I think that's a good safe spot.
He's an RB1 in a 12-team league. I'm down with that in that ranking.
Yeah.
You can make sense of it.
Again, just like the other people, like sometimes you just, like Josh Jacobs. Sometimes they were just running him into the ground, and that's what they did the last 2 years with Najee. hey, we ain't got nothing else. It's all you. And he would get hit left and right, front and center. Like, it's just nasty. The beating the NFL will take on you. That's why he dropped in my book.
Okay.
Etienne. Again, I probably have him down lower than most people, but I think he's a good, healthy back. And depending on that offense, I think he's going to be right there around 13. Dalvin Cook, I probably have him higher than everybody else, but that's because I also heard the news when I was doing this draft. I like the Jets. I like what Aaron Rodgers can do with the running backs. He's going to open them, and Dalvin Cook is going to have these spaces that he's probably never seen before. So I love the Dalvin Cook. Dameon Pierce, the guy I said last year going into the combine was going to be a beast, and he is this year my number 15 running back. So yeah,
I like Javonte Williams at 16 too. Talk about a sleeper pick.
Well, that's because he's coming back healthy. He's back on the field, and there was a little minute of time to where he wasn't going to play the first game or two, and it's going to get his legs back up and running. So he was dropping left and right. But I think he's going to probably start game 1. So I think there's nothing to fear in that. Nice. Gibbs, I think he was the climber in my opinion. I didn't think I was ever going to put Gibbs in the top, probably 25 with the two-headed back in Detroit. Right. However, it is what it is. I like him. I like the excitement Detroit has in him. Herbert. Now, a lot of people are like skyrocketing him off that one play action catch or whatever he did, but it's preseason. It's Justin Fields, and that defense was atrocious. So I think Herbert at 18 is a safe, solid floor for him, and he could go up and down, but I think 18 is about where he's going to land. Madison, he doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but he'll be all right, especially in that offense that's going to move the ball. He'll get some touchdowns and all that stuff. Kenneth Walker, I think, is going to come back for Seattle. So that rounds up 11 through 20.
I like
what
that.
What says you?
I like that, man. I'm checking. Apparently the fantasy belt's getting some attention in the chat. Talking about that makes my nipples hard. Big Daddy Bald Seagull. All right. Got the diamond cutters out for the belt, baby. I love it. I like it. The Dalvin thing's interesting to me. And on talent alone, shit, of course. There is a one-man list of running backs in the last 4 years that have rushed for 1,100 yards and the touchdowns that he has, and it's Dalvin Cook. Nobody else, not Derrick Henry, not Saquon, not anybody. Well, they were, obviously hurt, but nobody else has done that. So Dalvin Cook, timeshare. What's going to be the story with him and Breece Hall? Breece Hall looked like a beast last year. Is he not all the way back yet? Are they trying to take it easy with him? He only signed a 1-year deal, did Dalvin Cook. So let's see how that does and how that plays out in New York in the Big Apple, man. But let's see how Dalvin did on my running back 11 through 20. Oh, he's not there. Man, hurts my heart. He ain't on that list, man. But I got Etienne at 11. I got Joe Mixon 12. Is Joe Mixon not in your top 20?
Nope.
Damn, man. What? You got some splaining to do, baby. Give me Alexander Madison up there, dude. Give me Alexander Madison up there. Dalvin Cook, the guy just told you with that same offensive line is the only running back to do what he did the last 4 years as a one-man category. Well, now Alexander Madison inherits the entire backfield. So, why not? Here you go. Cam Akers at 14. The last 4 weeks of the season, I think he was RB6 or might have been RB4. It was depending on your scoring. He was a top 5 running back the last 4 weeks of the season. And if you get Stafford back, if you get Cooper Kupp back, and that offense starts clicking where you can't load the box, watch out for Cam Akers. We had someone in the chat a couple weeks ago asking a trade question that involved Cam Akers. And I said, stay tuned for our running back rankings because we I own him, and I have a high opinion of him. Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm not afraid of the two-headed beast. I think he's clearly the more talented back. I think it starts off as a timeshare, and he will have the monster share, I would think, by the end of the season. Just too explosive, especially if you're in a league that gives explosive play bonus. Jahmyr Gibbs is on my radar. Kenneth Walker, Aaron Jones. Look, I have Aaron Jones maybe too low. There's just too much unknowns with that offense. Or is he going to get enough scoring chances to warrant the draft position that he has been getting the last year? I don't know. So that makes me a little bit hesitant on him. James Conner, Miles Sanders. Look, James Conner is a beast. He might be too low. This is where it was getting tricky for me to rank him. James Conner could be top 8. It's just that offense. We got to see what it looks like now with the new head coach. We got to see if Kyler Murray's bought in. But James Conner, I don't know what his ADP is going at right now. Somebody look that up for me in chat. Let me know, chat. But yeah, James Conner is a potential steal. And Ramondre Stevenson is coming in at 20. Miles Sanders, though, no real competition for carries over there. The coaching staff there is familiar with him, and I expect him to get a lot. It's just what that offense is going to look like, I don't know, but volume will be there. And same with Javonte Williams. Give me the bounce back campaign. I'm excited to see what he is going to do. Talk to me, Adam. Where am I right? Where am I wrong? Chat. Roast me or toast me, baby. But in the meantime, somebody toast me. I need an excuse to drink. Come on, baby. Cheers.
All right. So, it all starts with Cam Akers. That's the obvious spot. And there's nothing wrong. Coming out of college, he's a beast. He has all the credentials, everything you can ask for in a running back. However, the Achilles and all the injuries takes a toll on somebody, and I just don't know if he can hang in there that long for a top 15 spot. He can have 4 or 5 weeks where he's a top 5 to 10 running back, but that's about a month or 2 out of the season, and after that he's good to go. So there's other people I think he missed that are more NFL seasoned already, other than an injured running back. That's where I would go with it.
Okay. I get it. I have him higher than most. The volume will be there, the talent's there, as long as the Achilles is back, which it seemed to be at the end of the year. So I sleep easy at night with that pick. Somebody's saying you need a shirt fund for your boy. What's wrong with my shirt, man? Come on, Bad Birdie.
You wear the same shirts every week.
Come on, Bad Birdie. I only wear one shirt a week. Come on. I wore this shirt the first episode back. How long have you been back? It's only the second appearance on the show. But
we got to do a rewind.
Yeah, come on, Bad Birdie. Where's my sponsorship at? Man. Come on, Chubbies. I need a sponsorship, baby. Come on. Jay Mills, one of his comments didn't make it on the screen. He said he has Pollard at 5 or 6 position. Wouldn't put him at 2 with Fournette, Kareem Hunt, and McKissick looking for a home. And that's a good point. But I have to go off what we're looking at right now. I don't know. None of those move the needle a lot. None of those are none of those are Zeke. Fournette maybe, but Pollard's the star of that show now. As for Jets running back load shares on the screen, the organization is smart, bringing in Cook for a year to take most of the abuse so Hall can come back slowly and light loads. Then they'll send Cook down the road. They might. Unless he has another 1,100 yard and 10 touchdown season. Shit. And keep him going. But, yeah. We'll see how they handle it. They have an opportunity to be real smart with it. And if they want to run him into the ground and be a bell cow, I don't know how that's going to sit with Breece Hall. But
yeah, it sucks for Breece Hall.
Tearing your ACL does suck in your rookie year. Totally. But hey, they all got paid. I ain't feeling too bad for them. All right, Adam, your running back, 21 through 30. Let's go. Starting with James Conner. We had him pretty close.
Yeah, I like James Conner. Like you said, with Arizona, you really don't know what you're going to get with the new coaching system. I think they're going to do a little bit more running the ball. They don't have D-Hop. I couldn't really... I know they got Zach Ertz, but that's not like blowing your fucking mind.
What are we blowing?
Blowing your mind. But I mean, as far as the defensive coordinator, it's not like somebody I'm game planning for Zach Ertz or their other tight end they got. And none of their receivers really scare me. So they're probably going to end up running the ball quite a bit. And he has been known to be kind of a cowbell in Arizona and in Pittsburgh. So he can handle a load, staying healthy.
Hashtag more cowbell.
Cowbell. And then Miles Sanders. I think we're pretty close on that.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got Joe Mixon.
Just because you're worried about it.
Just because of the fucking guns. I think there's going to be a suspension. So, and then they got so many weapons for him to come back off suspension. Maybe he's an afterthought, and he might have those touchdowns late in the season, a 2 or 3 touchdown game that might win you the season or might make it into the playoff. But in this ranking, he slips down just for that reason. I like Pacheco, man. I
like
love
him
the guy, the way he runs. He runs hard. What is it, a knee injury I think he has? So that does have some hesitation on a guy that runs on his style. That's kind of a smaller back. White, he doesn't fancy me, man. I would probably drop him a lot lower, but he is a starting running back. I'm just being honest, so I just gave him 25 for shits and giggles, I guess. There you go. Bid to Tampa Bay. J.K. Dobbins, if he's healthy, he can actually shoot up this chart, and it wouldn't be surprise me if he's in the top 15 to 10 era, but I don't think he can stay healthy. I'm thinking you said DeAndre Smith. You meant to say DeAndre Swift.
I did. Autocorrect.
Yeah, so, yeah. And the reason
you don't know about DeAndre Smith, man?
No, I
sleeper, baby.
Tell me about this DeAndre Smith guy.
Oh, shit. We got to get on those graphics, guys. Sleep at the wheel, they are.
Yeah, we need to fire him like the IT guy. So Swift, yeah, I mean, it just sucks when your quarterback is probably the best running quarterback. As far as pound for pound, it's nothing fancy. But your running back or your quarterback can take the hits as a running back, and he can run like a running back. So that takes a little bit of a knock. But yeah, I like DeAndre Swift. And again, injuries. Cam Akers injury. So Alvin Kamara is on suspension. And then you got James Cook with Buffalo.
All right. I mean, when you're getting down here, pick your lack of poison, I guess. But I don't hate most of your. I don't hate. But let me just go ahead and go to mine because I don't hate most of what you're doing. We'll have some of the same names in the same places. Let's see. I got J.K. Dobbins 21. I got Dalvin Cook down 22. I'm just worried about the timeshare. If what you say and what Jay Mills in the chat says, and he gets the lion's share of the carries, he'll be top 10 again. But I don't know if he will. James Cook, I got the Cook brothers back to back. Isaiah Pacheco, we both have in the same spot. I like Isaiah Pacheco, man. Mm-hmm. I love the way he runs. He runs mean and angry, and I'm here for it. Ezekiel Elliott hasn't made your list yet. He landed in a great spot because them motherfuckers can't throw in New England.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Man, Mac Jones looked like cheeks. Now, maybe he has maybe it was a sophomore slump. But maybe, and whatever. But, dude, they were 1955 NFL offense last year. Just 3 yards of cloud of dust. So that's great for Ezekiel Elliott, especially in the red zone and goal line situation. Got Miles Sanders. Damian Pierce fell way deep for me, man. Don't hate me for it, though. But Alvin Kamara is a guy I want to keep an eye on, dude, because much like Michael Thomas, I think they just didn't like the shit show that was going on in New Orleans the last couple of years. So what's the hurry? What's the problem? But if you can find a way to go 2-2 in your first 4 weeks without Alvin Kamara, it's 4 week suspension, right?
Yeah.
Then bring him to life, baby, and let him eat, let him cook, whatever the kids say nowadays, man. Alvin Kamara.
You also have Jamal Williams,
dude. I'm not worried. He ain't got shit on Alvin Kamara. I like Alvin Kamara. So
he's a touchdown monster.
Hey, Especially if you got big play bonus in your league. I like Alvin Kamara. This is my one, 21 through 30. Shut the fuck up. All right.
I like it.
Then I got Ramondre Stevenson and Breece Hall, both the second halves of timeshares and offenses I expect to be good and run the ball a lot. Talk to me. What I did right, what I did wrong.
Stevenson's way too low.
You think so? Even with Zeke?
Yeah, he should be in the top 20 easy.
Where'd you have him?
He is the cowbell. The only thing I hate about Stevenson, and this is it, it's fucking Bill Belichick and the fucking New England Patriots. You can't trust Stevenson
him.
Could be very like pure health, everything, and he'll be a fucking scratch, and they'll run the fucking Ezekiel Elliott that whole fucking game, and you're like, why? And he'll destroy your whole fantasy team. That's when, again, they had like Tom Brady, and they could just run anybody down, and it was like a guessing game of who they're going to start as a running back. But I still have nightmares on a Bill Belichick running game.
Oh wow!
Because there's so many cowbells.
Hey,
they got.
Did Big Daddy Siegel, Bald Siegel, get kicked? I see his comment was removed about his diamond cutters, man. I did not remove that, so that must have been a YouTube thing, man.
Yeah, this is a YouTube.
I wonder if he's still around or if they booted him out of here. I don't have that kind of power, man. That don't bother me. Jay Mills says that Kamara got a 3-game suspension. So yeah, dude, I think he's low on. He could be low on that list. No, he's still here. All right, you're still getting those comments, man. You can't escape them, dude. That's all right. That's so last week or 2 weeks ago. However long ago
that was last week with Mitch McConnell.
All right, finishing up. Here comes some handcuffs and loose ends and, nuts and bolts. 31 through 40. Talk to me.
All right. So, 31, you got me with the
Brian
AJ
Robinson.
Dillon, right?
No, Brian Robinson.
Oh, Brian Robinson. I probably switched him a little bit. Yeah, Brian Robinson. This is a very trying for me to then thread the needle into where I think Washington, and I will say the fucking Redskins, because they want to change the name back.
Some of them do.
As they should.
We're gonna get banned. I don't agree with him, YouTube. Don't kick me off.
There's a petition.
I'm just kidding. There is a petition.
They cannot kick me off.
I'm just kidding, man. Yeah. We see your shirt though. It must hurt your heart to have B-Rob that low.
Well, this is a Najee shirt. So.
Well, I know you was. I can't believe he had Najee that low. I was looking at the A. I couldn't tell who it was, but I see the A on there.
It's a Najee shirt. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Brian, B-Rob, come on, baby.
Come on, Brian.
He should be the cowbell. He could do everything. David Montgomery again, two-headed monster. I already thought I had Khalil Herbert way up higher, and I thought I had Rashard White a lot higher. So that must be, that must be another error that we have. So we'll just go on Jamal Williams. Again, he set the touchdown record for Detroit, and now he's going to go into probably even a little bit better place where he can thrive a little bit more. 3 games out, you're the cowbell in the Saints. So train him some Pokemons, get him while you can. He will not. Did you know that? He will not sign an autograph.
My eyes are up here.
Unless you hand him like a Pokemon card or something. Like, he is all about the Pokemon.
Diamond Cutters. Awesome. Diamond Cutters donated $5, man. Said you should be the cowbell, baby.
Hey.
Well, hey.
Okay, I'll be the cowbell.
We don't have him because of necessarily of his insight, but he is one of the prettier guys in the room. So shout out to Adam. The phrase is bell cow, I think, is what the donation is getting at. The phrase is bell cow, not cowbell. I was trying to make a more cowbell joke about it, yeah, man. But
whatever.
Hey, it's all good. But you know why? Because we got to spin the damn drink wheel about it, baby. It's happening. It's happening. The first one of the stream. It took a little longer than it has been, but we're here for it. We're here for it.
Big Daddy Seagull said he's not kicked yet.
That's good. Not kicked yet.
Weird yet.
Oh, all right. I'm glad to hear that.
Let's get weird.
Let's get weird. All right. Here comes the drink wheel. We spinning it. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, you fitting to know. Oh, let's see. Oh. A gulp. But you know what I'm going to do tonight, y'all? Since I'll be drinking beer, I'm usually drinking some bourbon on ice. Tonight, breaking it out. Breaking out the Weller, y'all. I'm gonna take me a gulp of the Weller, baby. I'm gonna savor it though. Yeah, no. But I'm gonna take me a gulp of the Weller. You ready? Cheers, baby.
Cheers. Oh, big gulp, son. All right.
Thank you, Diamond Cutters, for the donation. Adam will always be the cowbell here on this stream. Never forget it. We know who the cowbell is on this stream. All right. Back to regularly scheduled programming, man. Yes, let me correct the record and bring up your running. I don't know what the graphics department was doing, drinking on something, smoking on something, or whatever. You have Samaje Perine at 34. You have Deuce Vaughn at 35, and Antonio Gibson at 36.
Yeah, I think Deuce Vaughn might be. I can't think of his fucking name now, but he came from K-State.
You know what? I might have switched them up. I think this is my 31 through 40. Let me put this other one up because I think I got it backwards, man. Hold on. Yep, I only have my 30. I have my 31 through 40 on both of them. That's what your 31 through 40 should have been, sir. It's Brian Robinson at 31, David Montgomery at 32. Khalil Herbert, Rashad White, I have him much lower than you apparently. Antonio Gibson, Jamal Williams, Samaje Perine, interesting running back for me. A.J. Dillon, Tyler Algier, and Jeff Wilson Jr. So I apologize for the graphics department not having it right. But we'll get on them. We won't let them eat tonight.
Yeah, and I agree with Donut Shalaski. Khalil Herbert at 33. This guy's garbage. And then to make himself a little bit better, he put his 31 through 40 the same as mine, so he makes himself a little bit smarter.
You clearly agree. Garbage. The graphics don't lie.
A.J. Dillon at 31.
It looks like you copied off my paper.
No, I didn't. I was just going off the list.
Oh, man. Third heaviest run team in the league, that's fine, but I don't trust the offense. I think, I'm on record. What do I think about Justin Fields? I think he's cheeks. And I don't think they're going to get that many scoring opportunities. I think if they do, it'll be big plays and busted coverages and things like that. I expect most of the running production to be from Fields. So, I'm not high on Chicago, in case you can't tell. Nothing personal, Donut. Nothing personal. I don't dislike the Bears like that. I'm just not high on them. But prove me wrong.
You told me before stream it was personal.
Hey, bro.
You said I hate Chicago.
Come on. No, I said I hate Donut Shalaski. Come on, man.
Bruh.
Oh, nothing but love, Donut Shalaski. You know that. I'm going to drink to you. I'm cheersing Donut Shalaski out there. Cheers, bro.
I'm trying not to move as much as possible. Just need a beer.
Hey, you got a swivel chair now. You know who invented the swivel chair? That's Thomas Jefferson. Thank you for finally being a patriotic American. Okay? Thank you. Oh, and I had that Chinese chair before, even though that was probably made in China.
Yeah, I think both of my chairs are made in China. I think all my chairs are made in China.
Chat, roast us or toast us. Donut Shalaski's on his job, man. He's roasting me. Hating on my Khalil Herbert rank, dude. Yes.
Yeah, I want more of you guys to roast us. I mean, you guys are too kind.
Joe Bones says Herbert is a fraud.
Who?
Bo Jones. Joe Bones, excuse me, I can't read.
Joe Bones
says Herbert is a fraud, man. You talking about Justin Herbert?
No, I think he's talking about Khalil Herbert.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's right, Joe Bones.
It doesn't make sense because
I had switched over to quarterback mode, but we weren't there yet. No, Joe Bones knows what he's talking about, man. So he's toasting me. And donuts roasting me. That's all right. That's all right. Here's what the kids really want, though. Should we give them what they really want? We will in just a minute, but don't forget.
What I really want is a QB.
Come on. Don't forget, though, the first annual 100 Proof Football Fantasy League draft begins next week on this episode. I have no idea how it's going to go. We're going to use a Sleeper app, so if you want to be in the league, I'll go ahead and let you know. Download the Sleeper app. I've been hearing lots of good things about it. It'll be my first trial with it. Don't forget, follow us on Twitter, X, whatever you call it, and now Instagram if you don't have Twitter. But you got to do one of them. And like us, follow us, and then comment 100 Proof Fantasy on this picture. The graphic you see on the screen right here, y'all, is now posted. It's pinned at the top of the X page, and you can easily find it on top of the Instagram page as well, y'all. And also, don't forget, we both had our rankings right there listed. The composites. So averaging our rankings together, the official 100 Proof composite rankings for running backs and quarterbacks will be posted on our social media tomorrow. So make sure you follow us, y'all.
I thought I did garbage on running backs, and then I saw your list, and I was like, holy shit, I blew you out of the water.
Oh, shots fired. Hey, all right, Chad. You let me know. Y'all weigh in, Chad. Which one of us knows what the hell we talking about, man? You let that little belt go to your head and your nipples, boy. You better calm down over there a little bit. Yeah, slow your roll. I hear you. All right, well, that's just fuck the bullshit. Quarterbacks 1 through 10. No surprise, Mahomes, number 1.
Yeah, I think Mahomes. Love him or hate him, you gotta respect this motherfucker. He is in this league, and there's nothing you can do with him and Andy Reid driving that offense. Maybe if he didn't have Andy Reid, I might slide him down. But him and Andy Reid, they're going to have so many schemes, offensive developments that we haven't even comprehended yet. So, Mahomes, number 1. Josh Allen, number 2. Dude, if I had to say, give me a quarterback right now that can throw for over 4,000 yards and rush for 500, Josh Allen would be the first name on your list. Because Jalen, he might not throw for 4,000 yards. He might rush for 700, but he might not throw for 4,000, you know? So he's everything that you can ask for in a quarterback. He's 6'4", 240 pounds or something like that. Like, he could take the hits. So he's number 2. Jalen Hurts, I mean, you saw him last year. There's no denying Jalen Hurts. Burrow, a phenom. Like, he has the weapons left and right. Lamar Jackson actually surprised me at 5 because I thought he was going to slip in my draft, but
couldn't do it.
I was like, well, the last 2 years he's been injured, and it's just like But however, they have more talent around him, and if he can transfer into his MVP season, 4 years ago, something like that, then yeah, he's definitely up there. Herbert, yeah, he has all the fucking bells and whistles too. Trevor Lawrence, I think, is going to have a breakthrough year.
Your boy.
Remember, Wentz, in his second year under this coach, was an MVP candidate, you know? And he was, what was it, like 30-something touchdowns and like 5 interceptions or something stupid like that?
I like it.
So, and this guy's more talented than that guy. So
I agree.
I love Lawrence this year. I mean, I definitely put my money where my mouth is, if you know what I mean, on the trades this offseason. So I hope it works out. Yeah, and then you go down the list or whatever. But yeah, that's where I got 2 at 9. Yeah, because I don't think he can stay healthy all year. So yeah, you downgrade when I don't trust your ability to stay healthy.
So if he plays all 16 games, is he higher than 9?
Probably.
Where?
Yes.
Who's he ahead of? Look, your list is right there. This is a great exercise. I like this.
This is my list. Yeah. So if Tua stays healthy all year, he might be a top 5 quarterback.
Ooh, he's jumping Herbert, Lawrence, and Fields, and Lamar Jackson.
I think him and Lamar Jackson switch spots.
Wow. Roast him, y'all.
If you could guarantee me Tua stays healthy all year, I would put Lamar where Tua is.
Ooh. Oh, you wouldn't just slide everybody down a notch. Just Lamar just has to go. Roast him, y'all. That makes no fucking sense. You over there throwing shade on my running backs.
Well, those two motherfuckers are going to get injured. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Jay Mills does not like Jalen Hurts being at 3, like that's low or something. No, I don't know, dude.
I don't know, man.
I think that's a very good ranking, man. He might be he's a better runner than Josh Allen, but not a better passer. I'll back you up on that. Yeah. All right, that's fine. He really ain't gonna like my quarterback rankings because I got Jalen Hurts all the way at motherfucking 5. Good Lord, I done sinned against somebody. I need to pray for forgiveness or something. But obviously, Patrick Mahomes, number 1. Lamar Jackson, number 2. Man, y'all forgot about Lamar Jackson. Let me tell y'all something. Man, been trying to make money. My man been waiting to get some receivers and shit. Dude, Lamar Jackson is back. He's going to be back with a vengeance. Okay, Lamar Jackson, he's got his best receivers he ever had. Mark Andrews, J.K. Dobbins healthy, and the man got paid. He ain't got any reason, and he got all that guaranteed money. He ain't got any reason to hold back now. Lamar Jackson gonna be back in MVP form. Just watch. I got him slightly ahead of Josh Allen for the running. Joe Burrow. Where'd you have Burrow at?
I think I had him at 4.
Okay, so we're the same on that then. Jalen Hurts at 5 because I love, hey, me and Jalen Hurts would go back. I'm tight, man. I'm down with him. He just is not as accurate a passer as some of the other guys on the list, but the running is good. But eventually that has to slow down, I think. Not this year, though. And so I think that's very respectable. Man, Jay Mills is going to hate me, though. All right, Trevor Lawrence at 6. I have him ranked higher than you do, sir. And I know in our most competitive league that we're in, you traded for him, and he's now your keeper, which I'm butthurt about because some asshole douchebag dingleberry traded you instead of me about it. So whatever.
I love that asshole Dingleberry douchebag. I wouldn't call him that, so maybe that's why he would trade me.
Oh man, Kirk Cousins. Everybody's sleeping on my man, dude. Kirk Cousins at 7. Bring the shade, bring the roast. I'm here for it. I'll be well done, and I'll be taking all the arrows for Kirk Cousins. This guy, everybody forgets, man. Have y'all watched that QB quarterbacks thing on Netflix? I've only seen a couple of episodes. I'm trying to get my wife to watch it because she watches shit like Gilmore Girls, and then she puts on shit like, Taylor Swift concerts and shit. Anymore. I mean, she be watching all kind of shit, that
like 20 years ago.
You know about Gilmore Girls, I see.
Oh, I know about Gilmore Girls.
Oh man, but regardless, so this is the one, God bless her, she likes football, and that's something we can watch together. So, but I started watching and I paused it so she can catch up. But look, if you've watched that at all, the amount of the offense he was trying to figure out on the field. Like the first play from scrimmage, he's like, I should have checked out of that, but I can't think of the call to check into. Second year in the system, the best receiver, we both had Justin Jefferson number 1 on our fantasy wide receiver rankings. Come on, man. I think Alexander Madison actually helps Kirk Cousins some because there'll be less, like when you got Dalvin Cook, you just have to use him. Like you got him. You know what I mean? Now you can just, I don't think it's better that he's not there, but he's less explosive as Madison, but you can call the game a little differently and not feel like you're wasting one of your guys, okay? Aaron. Give me Aaron in New York now. He's got Garrett Wilson, but also everybody that's ever played with Aaron is still in the league just went to the Jets. So they all know they're on the same page, but except for, your boy in Las Vegas. Give me Dak Prescott, number 9. He is on record saying he's not going to throw interceptions. Let's find out. But he a perennial, annual top 10 quarterback. I'm not afraid of the coordinator change, and maybe he runs a little bit more too. Another year away removed from his injury. And I got Tua Tagovailoa as well because I can't assume he's going to get injured. I have to assume that he will play the season out. And man, who has?
So you got Tua.
Who has?
You got Tua.
I was going to say who has two? Who has a better wide receiver duo than Tua? That's a short list. I don't know. But go ahead with that was my last thing about my top 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have Tua at number 10. He has all the weapons, and you have him at number 10. And you think he's healthy and he can only creep into the top 10?
Well, he ain't creeping. He's right there. There's a good players with him.
No, he's creeping. He's number 10. He's creeping in.
I'm laughing at Joe Bowles, boy. Joe Bowles talking about if Tua stays healthy, he might be able to drive a car one day.
He'll probably call on man.
But he is giving me the shaking my head at Lamar Jackson. Jay Mills roasting me, man. These definitely aren't rankings for fantasy leagues. That's what I tuned in for, man. Well,
yeah, don't listen to this guy.
Big Daddy talking about my edibles are kicking in. What is wrong with y'all, man?
Oh yeah, this guy.
Man, all right. Hey, please join the 100 Proof Fantasy League and find out something because I'm gonna draft off my list. So you'll know where I'm going.
I hope so.
Yeah, you find out.
I definitely hope so.
Roger Goodell's in the chat talking about this guy.
He drafts off his list because if he drafts off his list, all you have to do is beat one of us, and it's not Paul.
Yeah. All right. So, man, the controversy about my 1 through 10, I wasn't expecting. I knew Kirk Cousins would get some eyebrows raised, but I don't know what else is very controversial about it. Aaron, y'all don't like him where he's at? Good. Find out. Draft or don't draft. Win or don't win. Quarterback, 11 through 20. Adam, you got Deshaun Watson at 11.
Oh, I love Deshaun Watson. If he can come back healthy, and I think he will come back healthy and, polished. Last year, I think it was rust. Didn't play in the NFL for a few years. Get to the game speed with different receivers at game time decisions. I think that actually really took a toll on Deshaun Watson, always having to answer the questions that didn't have to deal with fucking football. And you know what? After another month, no one asks those questions anymore. So I think in the preseason, he's good to go. He has his head clear, probably his penis cleaned. And now you got number 12, Dak Prescott. Yeah, I think that's good for Dak Prescott. When a quarterback tells me he's not going to throw more than 10 interceptions, he's going to throw more than 10 interceptions. Or he's going to be chicken shit and not throw shit.
So you're going to be playing scared, you think?
Yeah.
You still got him as a QB1 in a 12-team league.
Yeah, I know. Okay. He's still a QB1.
Yeah.
The talent he has and everything.
12 will be his lowest ranking ever, I think, in a full season he played, if he finished it.
So at the end of the year, when you see him at round 12, you'll be thanking God that I guided you to this place. And then Kirk Cousins, I mean, I wouldn't draft him where you drafted him, but he is valuable. He does have the number 1 receiver. He has a great fucking tight end. And honestly, if Addison comes into fruition, that's a great number 2 receiver. So he does have a lot of pieces there. Jared Goff, I think, is very underrated. The Detroit offensive scheme, they just spread those legs wide, baby, and they just go to town, like the Detroit way.
Derek Carr at 15 was a little surprising, though.
Oh, I like Derek Carr. I mean, he has a gun, and I mean, with Olave and if Thomas,
but you didn't have the Michael Thomas bounce back year on our receiver rankings, which is why I was confused why he was this high.
Well, because I don't know if he can stay healthy,
or because you'll know what you're talking about.
No, I just don't. I'm hedging my bets. That's what we call hedging. I love Derek Carr, and I think they have 2 good tight ends. Olave, and they got other receivers. So yeah, Daniel Jones is actually ranked higher on most leagues than in this, and I think you have him probably lower, but I don't even know your damn stats. But 16, I think Daniel Jones is where he can run the ball, he can pass the ball. I think they're putting small pieces of the puzzle together. They don't have the home run hitters or anything, but Hyatt and stuff like that. He let Daniel Jones throw. Kyler Murray, I mean, hell, he was a top 5
How the mighty have
pick.
fallen, dude. Nobody trusts him.
Yeah, I don't trust him at all. And a shitty offensive line, small guy, no receivers to name. So, yeah, that's why he dropped so far. Geno Smith started the last year off so great. And then he was all right, after everybody gave him praise, where he's like, I didn't cash the check. And then he became okay. But he's Geno Smith. Fuck that. And then Ryan Tannehill. Yeah. D-Hop. I'll take D-Hop and Ryan Tannehill. He knows how to use a receiver. So, yeah, I like that position. Brock Purdy. I thought Brock Purdy was too damn low. Like, I'm actually kicking myself for putting him at number 20 because I think in that offense, he could be top 12 easy.
I like it. Donut Shalasky over here talking about.
Hey, if you don't like America, then you can.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sick of this gulping BS.
What are we drinking?
We are. Dak's 11th interception has donated and said, I'm sick of this gulping BS. So let's go. I'm down with it. All right. You know what time it is. Let's get the theme going. It's time for the drink wheel, baby. Shout out. Thank you for the support, Dak's 11th interception. Good.
Oh, I like that. Oh, 1776.
Yeah, we got the patriotic America, baby. If you don't like America, you can get out.
Fuck yeah.
That's right, dude. That's right. So, all right, we're back. And Dak's 11th interception specifically said he tired of the gulping BS. So,
yeah,
let's see what happens.
Is there a way we can take the gulp out?
If we want to die.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Dak's 11th interception. But because I love you, whoever you are, I'm taking gulps of the Weller. I'm not taking gulps of what you drinking over there? Diet Modelo?
Diet Modelo.
Oh, I ain't drinking Diet Modelo.
I think in Mexico they say Diete.
Yeah, I'll take a gulp of the Weller. Cheers, Adam.
Cheers. All right. I love Weller though. I wish I could get it down here.
Yeah, it's been a while since I found it here. It was more around Christmas time. So that's how it goes, man. But all right. That was. Hey, thank you so much for the support,
Big Daddy Bald Seagull says, let's roll a social. Just because we're drinking and we roll and we have to drink with us.
Right.
We don't have to roll with.
Right. Chat, what y'all drinking on? Let me know. This is 100 Proof Football after all. And shout out to all the 11 viewers we have here. Consistent. Do we have 10 likes yet? Where are the likes? Do we have 10 likes yet? 8. 2 more, and he's spinning the drink wheel for free, y'all. Smash that like. See what's going on, man. All right. Big Daddy said he also agreed that Kirk Cousins is a top 10 QB, man. So I'm down with that.
What does Big Daddy know? What the fuck?
I don't know. He's new to the chat, but I'm down with him, man. He's doing his thing, but I'm trying to refresh the chat box so y'all fill it back up because it got froze for some reason. I don't know how to fix that. The damn IT department, man. These sweatshop wages ain't getting us any love here. All right. Dude,
2 more likes and we drink. We spin the wheel.
That's it.
Free drink for you guys. 2 more likes.
So for the real 11 through 20 rankings that you want to know, yes, I don't have Big Cock Brock down at 20. What the fuck?
I know.
I got Big Cock Brock as a QB1 in a 14-team league, baby. I like that. You like how I keep doing that? Man, I'm
shaking my head.
I got
like,
Sam Howell at 20. I got Sam Howell at 20. He's a QB1 in a 20-team league.
I don't think of that either.
you like my math on that? All right, Justin Herbert at 11. Look, I saw some shade in the chat about it. I expect their offense to be better, but I also expect it to be balanced. So I don't know. His number one weapon is oft injured. So especially if you're a big play bonus league, I don't know, man. I love Justin Herbert. He took a step back last year, but that's why they brought Kellen Moore in. I may have him low, but I'm down with it for right now. Jared Goff, I like what he's doing. Another year in the system. I like Jahmyr Gibbs on that team. Let's go. I'm a Amon-Ra St. Brown fan. I had him higher than you did, sir. And I do not own him in my Dynasty League. Justin Fields, there he is. Go run around and throw it around like you're in the playground. Brock Purdy, dude. The only reason I have him this low is because I don't know if he's healthy yet.
He's healthy.
So they say. But if he's starting and playing all 16 games, Brock Purdy might be 11. So let's see. Deshaun Watson, I got to see it first. I know the talent is there. I just got to see it first, man. I did not expect somebody that's played like Deshaun Watson. When I seen him at Clemson and I seen him in the Texans, I never thought he looked like that last year with Amari Cooper. And what was going on with that shit? So I got to see it first. Maybe I have him a little low, but I got to see it. I expect to bounce back from Russell Wilson. I got him at 16. There you go. Kenny Pickett, boy. I done told you I'm high on the Steelers offense. I think a bigger leap forward from the Steelers than maybe any offense in the league. Kenny Pickett at 17. He's a QB1 in a 17-team league.
Is there a 17 team? If you're in the 17-team league, I need to know this league. 17 teams.
Oh, man. I got Matt Stafford. I think a bounce back from him. And I like Sam Howell, man. I saw him in college in North Carolina. Hey, we recruited him at Florida State. We wanted him to get there, but he didn't want to go play for Willie Taggart's ass.
That's where it comes from.
Dude, I don't blame him for not wanting to play at Willie Taggart's ass. So, but he got a cannon of an arm. He's looked good in camp, apparently. I've seen some of the highlights. And I think he's going to be an upgrade over Heineke from last year. So talk to me, roast me, toast me.
Oh, you should roast this motherfucker all day.
Well, tell me about it then.
Kenny Pickett should not even be in the top 20 by far.
I think my sole purpose on this thing is just to piss Donut Shalansky off, boy. He's so mad that Fields is at 13. I love it, man. Let's see. He can't throw worth the shit. He can run great, but now they're gonna be looking for it. And if he runs that much, he might get hurt. I can't go with that, man. Joe Bones, Herbert. Nah, he's the West Coast Tannehill. Ooh. As a guy that typically likes Tannehill above where everybody else has ranked him until this year's rankings for myself, I still can't agree to that, Joe Bones. Donut Shalansky, Watson looked rough at first. Last couple games looked relatively good. Well, relatively good.
He wasn't relatively good either.
And what does that mean?
He was mediocre.
That sounds like some Garoppolo type shit, which he ain't been on either one of our rankings yet. Bradshaw said, I'm Henry Ruggs watching with my new crew in Vegas. All right. Goodell's still here, man. Hey, somebody boo Goodell. I don't have a boo button, man, but somebody boo Goodell because that's about all he's good for. All right, Adam. Here, hey, we an hour and 8 minutes in here. Hit the like.
No shit.
Hit the subscribe. Hit the bell. Make sure you're following us on Instagram and Twitter. That's where you're going to get the composite rankings, the averages of all these together. We'll do all the hard math for you. You ain't got to think about it in case you think that one of us makes sense half the time and the other makes sense the other half of the time. If not, I just suggest you go off my rankings. But finally, finishing up, 21 through 30, Adam, Matthew Stafford at 21.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I got Matthew Stafford. I mean, I think he fits solid. Honestly, I mean, before last season, he was always being drafted in the top 10. He got injured last season, but I did not have Matthew Stafford in my top 10 last season. So I think 21's good because you still got Cooper Kupp. They're starting to build things around again. Mac Jones.
You got Mac Jones ahead of Kenny Pickett's ass.
I love Mac Jones.
Lord have mercy.
He's going to be the Mac Jones you saw as a rookie, but a little bit better with more weapons. So he's a sneaky pick. I understand that. But yeah, I think Mac Jones is quite sneaky. Kenny Pickett at 23 because from what I saw as a rookie, he has to show me something a little bit better. Russell Wilson, again, I mean, he has the system. I think, what's his name? Mims? What's his? Not Denzel, but Marvin Mims.
Denzel Mims.
Well, Denzel is at Detroit now, but Marvin, he's a rookie. He might be the receiver number 1, but you got Judy. I mean, hell, he's starting to get weapons all over the place.
Sure.
So, hey, the key to Russell Wilson
too, though.
is the fucking ball out of your hands within like 2.5 seconds.
I expect a bigger bounce back than you, apparently, from Russell Wilson.
Yeah. And well, I mean, I think he's good, but I have to see something. So, Jimmy Garoppolo, absolutely. Like, I mean, he has probably one of the best receivers of all time. You know, Devontae Adams. I mean, you can't take that away from him. And then, I mean, he's got probably a 2 tight end set, stuff like that. So, yeah, I think Jimmy G will be okay. Baker Mayfield, this is where it starts getting down. It's where I start going with Baker Mayfield, Sam Howell, Jordan Love, Ritter, and Mills. Those are the...
Yeah, I mean, Jordan Love, no love for Jordan Love, I see, sir.
Yeah, I don't have any love for that guy.
Man, he actually looked good in his preseason. You looked at him, he looked like somebody that's not learning something. He looks like somebody that's executing an offense. I liked it. I think I'm worried about having Jordan Love too low, and I have him lower than you. I mean, you have him lower than me, sorry. So, chat, roast his ass. Finally, wrapping up my quarterback, 21 through 30. Give me Geno Smith. He did all right. He milquetoast. This is the milquetoast page, except for 22, Anthony Richardson. Did you have him on your top 30?
I did not have Anthony Richardson.
That's a man. Roast this guy, man. He's been named the starter. There's only 32 quarterbacks in the league that start.
When I made this list, he was not named the starter.
Well,
and I still, even named starter, I would still not put him on my fucking list.
All right, good. All right, you live that life about it. Roasting y'all. He looks really good to me. And according to my rankings,
Anthony Richardson. Looks good.
Yeah. He is the highest ranked rookie if you look at my rankings for 2023. So there you go.
This guy doesn't know football.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey, why don't you? Hey, just for a minute before I keep going, I'm gonna put you back on camera now. You want to show?
You're good.
You got that belt behind you. You want to show everybody how many names you got on there and how many names I got on that belt? Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. I'll go back to my list. I thought there would be no rebuttal at that moment. All right. Kyler Murray. This is like I have him highlighted for a reason. I could be screwing all of y'all. I'm not screwing you with anything else, but I don't know. I didn't like his attitude. He little. He, don't have DeAndre Hopkins no more. Maybe he can run around and be Justin Fields, but I got to see it. I don't want him on my team unless he's my QB3 in a 2 quarterback league. So there you go. Bryce Young also makes the list. I told you I love the guy's game between the ears, but he real little, man. And he also light. He little and light. So that doesn't bode well for me. There's Mac Jones' ass at 28. Jordan Love made my list. I didn't have him much higher than you, but I like Jordan Love. I think he should be where Anthony Richardson is. And then Desmond Ritter's on there too. Let's give him a chance to improve off his half of a year as a,
disrespect.
Trying to figure it out.
Jones.
Man. No love for Mac Jones at the moment, man. I know he had a defensive coordinator as an offensive coordinator last year, but shit. I mean, everybody wants to,
He has better receivers, better tight ends.
Dude, everybody wants to suck off freaking Bill Belichick, and that's what he chose to do. So let's see what's going on, man. But Donut Shalansky talking about Watson last 2 games were a 3 TD, 25-point game against Washington. And 2 TD, 15-point game against Pittsburgh. Good-ish. Yeah, I got him ranked as good-ish, I think. Good-ish is where I have Garoppolo, like 25th or something like that. That's good-ish to me. But I think he's better than that. And I think with another offseason and distractions behind him, I think he will be better. Let's see. Big Daddy talking about Jimmy G going to light up this year. He needs one more payday before he rides off to the sunset with his Instagram girlfriend. Okay. All right. Hey, Joe Bones with Jordan Love. Hey, Joe Bones showing Jordan Love some love. So what's good? I like it. So dude, it's fantasy season. That's your rankings, man. Chat, weigh in.
Don't go off this guy. Go off this guy.
Dude, weigh in real quick, chat. Who you trust more by the list?
All the chat needs to answer. Joe Bones, Donut, Jay Mills, Big Daddy. Y'all all need to answer.
Who you trust more?
Who won the running back, quarterback?
And we're going to composite them.
Go off of?
Don't forget, if you like this show like that and you trust us enough as a conglomerate, you need to follow us on Instagram and Twitter so you can get the composite rankings that I'll drop tomorrow that are the averages of these rankings right here. And you can have a nice cheat sheet to go into your fantasy draft next year. But, chat, let us know, man. But it is fantasy season. Don't forget, next week, y'all, the first annual 100 Proof Football Fantasy League will be drafting live right here. It's free to enter, y'all. Totally free to enter. All you got to do is go to Instagram. All you got to do is go to X, if that's your preferred platform, and find the post that looks just like this graphic right here, and comment hashtag 100 Proof Football in the comments to enter and join. That's it. And we were going to do we know we're a newer podcast, a newer stream, so we're only doing an 8-team league. I think we got 2 slots left. What's going on, y'all? Who thinks they know something about me? Because I'm asking the chat, who won this ranking show, me or my co-host? But if y'all think you know better than that, then get in the damn league and show me, right?
I won the rankings, but
oh Lord,
they might decide with you, but they're gonna lose in your fantasy.
I mean, hey,
you have nothing to blame but yourself if they vote for you.
Man,
I trust Paul, and you lose. I try to warn you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, them margaritas going to your head apparently, man. I don't know. Jay Mills talking about Adam QB ranking was better, Paul running backs ranking was better. All right. Big Daddy's talking about his butthole. He gonna get kicked off. I ain't making him do it, but
what is? I didn't see that. What did Big Daddy say?
He said his asshole clenched up having to make this decision, but maybe Adam. That's fine. All right.
I didn't see that.
When Big Daddy puckers up his butthole, he thinks of you, sir. So congratulations. Yeah, congratulations. Marshawn says he missed where Baker Mayfield was at. You know where he's at. He's cheeks.
Yeah.
Cheeks. We can talk about Mayfield just because Beast Mode wants to. What's the purpose of Mayfield? Like, don't they want to be a high draft pick next year to get a quarterback?
And that's why I would go with Trask.
I would go with Trask all day. I would tank the shit. And,
I would take the shit.
Yeah, and try to get somebody.
Make Trask my QB2 going into next year. Like, he knows the system and all that shit.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, Joe Bones coming through. Paul has a better track record. Sorry, Adam.
Are you fucking serious?
There you go. And Donut asked, hey,
Paul hasn't beat me in the last 3 years.
And Donut, wait, in what league? Hey, keeper league's a little different. But check the belt behind you. If you can read, you'll be able to know. Check the belt behind
3 years
you.
I've had this.
That's all right.
League.
That's all right. I'll see you in the draft.
I own this league.
I'll see you in the draft next weekend, and I'll see you in the real draft the following weekend. And
that's because he's probably heard about Mike Evans.
Oh Lord! All right. And Donut even agrees with me now. Somehow now Mayfield is actually Cheeks. So on that note, now that I finally got Donald Shalansky agreeing with me on something, man.
We both think Mayfield's Cheeks.
Hey, look here. I'm gonna cheers you, Adam. Cheers, toast me, man. Much love. Oh, I can't even do it right. This thing's backward. There you go. Much love. And I hope your fantasy season is a very rousing success. May you come in second place again. And to anybody in the chat, man, as long as you're not trying to play against us, I hope you dominate your league and cuck the comp, baby. Cuck the competition. Hashtag cuck the comp. That's what I'm talking about. So much love to all y'all from the Rocky Mountains of Utah down to the panhandle of Florida. This has been 100 Proof Football. Keep it 100, and may all your parlays come through, and may all the women be satisfied. We out.
We out.